purchased last night on Amazon and I charged it to my Key Bank card. For some reason or another, they applied the charge to my Discovery card or my Discover card. Now that card, even last night, I removed it from that account, like my Amazon account, because I don't want any charges. I just made it a zero balance. I don't want any charges being placed there. So I just wanted to see if there was anything you guys could do first, because they have a card on file to charge.
So in this situation, the situation we get stop is trying to block for future purchases, not charges that are on there. We can't
What
cancel
about
any
pending?
transactions. We can only. Sorry, what were you saying?
What about pending?
No, that's what I was just about to explain. So when a transaction is pending, we cannot dispute a transaction when it's pending, and we cannot cancel transactions at all. So, and if you wanted to go through us, you have to wait till the charge is posted and then try to open a dispute, and then that takes time for us to investigate. So if you want it to be put onto a different card, the easiest solution is reach out to Amazon to cancel it and reorder it, or just pay us for that charge if it's a valid charge.
Yeah, no,
That would
it's
be the
invalid.
But it's not invalid because you said you went on Amazon last night and bought it. You just used it.
What I also said was I put the payment on a different card. I never put it on my Discover card, is what I'm telling you. So
Yeah,
it's an invalid payment. There's no reason it should have posted to my Discover account. It's invalid.
Okay. And then that's why I would call Amazon and ask them to cancel it and put them on your different card. That would probably be the easiest course of action. Or make just the payment on our end. And that way you're good in the long run. Instead of having to go through a whole entire dispute investigation.
I've already froze my card and stopped all future payments. So I've already froze the card and stopped any other payments that could possibly post there. It's not even listed for anywhere for reoccurring payments, so it's out of the loop now. I'm going to cancel this purchase from Amazon, and I'm going to also reach out to them. This is the second time they've done that. It gets on my last nerve. That's actually why I called you guys first.
Yeah, don't blame me. I would have removed my card from Amazon as well if that's what happened to me twice. I'm sorry that it happened to you. I really wish it never happened in the first place. I really honestly believe that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much. I'll give them a call.
Any other questions at all?
No. Bye. So this is the shit that pissed me off. They put fat on me. They were trying to keep me from sleeping. They kept me up to like 5, 6 a.m. Her motherfucking boyfriend hung out beneath me the entire motherfucking time, and he's not even supposed to be in that motherfucking apartment. That's the type of shit they do. They tell the most extreme lies, and they always claim that I won't remember and I won't know what happened. And then I have to go through shit like this with these motherfuckers all day long, calling, trying to get somebody to stop a payment that they posted to the wrong motherfucking card. I placed both of those. What it is about this bitch next door that they're using. So they were applying all my activity all year long. So when I'm walking, I'm moving, I'm walking, I'm burning fat. They taking fat off this bitch and claiming that they're taking it off me. And so last night I ordered this fucking trainer vest because I'm going to be walking at night. You know, this is the first day of my 2 weeks in, and I'm going to be walking at night. That rifle will be back in a week. Okay? It's curtains. So I purchased this motherfucking vest for like $20 something or whatever. I put both purchases on my Key Bank card, and then to also further make sure they didn't charge my Discover card for it, I removed that card from the account. And here I am today. I see that I got some pending shit in my on my motherfucking card. Shipping soon, cancellation isn't guaranteed. They do this shit all the time. And I said they make the most extreme cognitive attacks, okay? Because they're trying to they are applying things to them. They're making them think in ways that they can't think, and they're keeping them from arguing and ruling in their fucking relationships as they always and normally do. So it's curses like we be intuition in these people. We be psychic awareness in these people, and they can feel they act like they know when she's coming, but we're really informing them. You get what I'm saying? So it's like it's shit like that. That waist trainer, I posted to the KeyBank card. They're mad about the motherfucking KeyBank card because it's associated with all these motherfucking low-life neighbors and welfare. They didn't want it to post there because they said they was going to see what that bitch did with all the other things that I post there as far as the waist trainers go. And now these motherfuckers talk about they don't even know if they can cancel the shipment because it's being prepared now. It would have been here tomorrow, and they're attempting to cancel it. They'll email me as soon as the status changes. This is the shit that they're doing on a daily fucking basis, tearing shit up, making things not add up, doing something that I didn't do with my accounts and my finances so that they can make motherfucking moves. Little bullshit moves. Shit that they can never do. They can't think. These are lowlifes. When I tell you, when you look at these people past and the motherfuckers that know them, they're going to tell you like, yeah, they thought it was weird that they started suddenly, you know what I'm saying, being able to act like they could think to do better from attacking my motherfucking appearance. Every time I motherfucking mention the bitch next door or any of these neighbors for that fucking matter, they act like they're saying it about me. They call them and say that they're saying it about me. So they are ricocheting every motherfucking thing that I say when I tell on these motherfuckers and what they doing. The stupidest shit always fucking happens. That's why that motherfucker ain't supposed to be there. The cops won't do nothing. The motherfucking housing authority won't do nothing. I've started the paperwork for the federal housing investigation, but you know that was last year. Like I've started it again. They motherfucking told them that I wouldn't remember, and the motherfuckers just didn't call back or do nothing about it last year, and I got busy. So everything that they were supposed to do something about this situation, they made sure nobody acted on. I'm going to do something about it. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm making me something to eat. I forgot a knife. Now I can't cut my rib. They're attacking my nose and neck right now. It feels like I'm being strangled. They were juicing my airway. And an astral body. It was like it positioned itself where it would be full, like not beneath, like attached itself to a certain part of the brain. So when you imagine the 3 layers of the brain, and I'm talking about like unconscious, subconscious, conscious, those 3 like layers. You imagine that these things are like these astral bodies are attaching themselves to like the outer layer. They just want to try to affect your consciousness and erase that. I didn't mean to say they're just trying to affect your consciousness, because it's much more cruel and inhumane than that alludes. So but thinking of that earlier, imagine what it would feel like when something moves in to the part that's most essential to you, you know, like, and they're like getting on that. It'll have an outward, like, you know, it feels full, like something is trying to bust out, unlike when they're moving in and out of the body. Like, I don't know how or what that's associated with. I feel like they'd be climbing over gurneys and laying down on top of somebody type situation. But it makes it feel like it's gonna bust, and what it's intending to do is get as close as it possibly can to claiming that it's me and get as close to having my experience, meaning consuming what I'm consuming. So that means I told you they feed off you, and they get the stuff that your body is supposed to get. So all the vegetables that I eat, I don't get any of it. Like, they're injecting fat into me and shit meals that they have. So they're like clean meat. You know what I'm saying? Like tons of vegetables, stuff like that. They're not letting any of that hit my body. They're consuming it themselves. But in this case, when that happened and it moved forward and felt like it was gonna bust, it was trying to get literally every piece, every smell, every sense that was associated with me having this rib. So when I went like this to bite, or like this to bite, it's right underneath my nose. I now can't smell anything. Like, it's like I'm not having it. They're claiming it's not me that's having it. Understand? So I can't smell any of it. I put it in my mouth. Now I can't taste. Like, they're all over all of my taste buds. They know what it tastes like. They're getting the fullest amount of my experience. It's like somebody, like I told you, demons get a percentage of everything that you do. If you do drugs, if you drink, whatever, they get a portion of every fucking thing that you do. And in this case, it's like the motherfuckers tried to have 100, and it was just like I was the source. You get what I'm saying? Like, the only way they could get it, but they're gonna claim 100. You know, I was working on my assignment last night, and it's to do this week. I got off to a good start, but I'm ready to be done with this too. I'm doing too many motherfucking things I don't want to do. I don't want to be in school. In fact, I said at one point that I was never going back. Where's my planner? I need to do some stuff on that. Man, if I read it correctly, is I'll be getting that rifle back next week. They said they normally have a week turnaround time. Oh, Amazon. They get on my motherfucking nerves. Every time these fucking fools show up at one of these places to infiltrate something I'm doing, I decided about a week ago that I wasn't going to do math at all. So I must have knew that coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I was going to get pushed to kill. And I'd be damn, like, probably 3-4 days after I had that thought, there I was, you know, like, trying to test fire my rifle. So I'm not doing math no matter what. And remind you, I paid $400 for 4 months. And got through one complete module. I unlocked one of 5 or 6. And I could do it all in a month. I don't never let nothing go past what I can't actually do. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I don't put nothing. If I have this many things I need to do, I don't allow myself to put it off to a point where I can't finish it in a given time frame. All my deadlines are always in mind. They put fat on me. I don't know where it went. This shit is trifling. They always know I remember every single motherfucking thing I did. And then you're gonna try to do some shit like that. That suggests that I won't recall which payment method I used. Especially when I had to specifically change it. Like, I had to make the change. You get what I'm saying? This is not like a vivid memory. It's like for certain. It's not something that could have been suggested, and you're like, you don't know whether or not it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they've tried me with shit like that too before. Like, they'll find something that doesn't matter, which means it didn't leave an imprint. There was no need for me to imprint it, okay? Like, take in, you, you get what I'm saying, I think. So, imprint. And then they'll make a dream, like, they'll orchestrate a dream that's just as I'm talking about. It's like 90% of what really happened, you know, some part or portion of your day. And then it's like that one detail that they're trying to use to support a lie, to paint a bad impression, to make you act some kind of way, to make you feel some kind of way. Like, it's that one detail that's not right. And if you weren't present, or if it is not even if you weren't present, if you aren't always present, I'm present in every moment, okay? Like, if you aren't always present, you wouldn't know. They talk about that all the time too, or occasionally they talk about it, how they're able to, the entire world is schizophrenic. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? Especially professionals. So, like, when they go to sleep and these suggestions are being made and placed upon the mind, like, or memories are being rewritten, they recall it. These are robots. That's how the artificial mind is wired. It There's no way for it to reject. You know, there's nothing. Those three layers. There's nothing in the core. It's not a soul. There's nothing there to reject what happened because it knows. I was there. You get what I'm saying? Like, these are multiple demons, like, operating using different bodies. They're not present. You get what I'm saying? Anyhow. Where is, I gotta make a video update for YouTube, even though things are coming to a close. I just been meaning to, because I haven't, and it's September. Like, the whole fucking year is gone. And I've been making videos, never stopped making videos. And because I don't always have something public, no, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of tiers of disinformation and covert torture programs that are using that to claim that, you know, I'm no longer fighting and that I'm in these false ass situations that they're claiming I'm in, acting like I'm fucking. Oh, shit I never get to. They are always trying to waste my motherfucking time and consume as much time of the motherfucking day that they can. They will make sure. Do you understand what making sure some motherfucking body can't sleep does? Do you understand that? And did you hear that come from the vent? Can't never hear them in no time out of nowhere. The bitch just like, what? All fucking morning they were slamming doors. As they suggested I was gonna go off when I seen what happened. This is before I even know they had fucked with my payment method. They orchestrated a dream where my brother died. And when I woke from it, I wasn't crying. So they did this, I don't know, maybe almost a year ago. And I woke from it crying because it was attached to childhood experiences. So not actual childhood experiences, but the image and the picture that they painted is we were kids. And they were showing how close we were as kids. And then they had something tragic happen to him. I wrote about it in a journal. And I wake from this dream crying. And then this time, I'm like, right as I'm about to tell him, like, not to do it, to slow down, is writing some type of thing. It had my grandmother's passed away in it and everything. Like, it was a really weird dream. They put cats in the dreams. All kind of shit. So he's riding this thing, and he's riding it real fast. And I just came from skating, okay, like in the same street. I see traffic coming before traffic gets there. As soon as I'm about to turn and tell him, because I'm in the background, I'm hearing him riding this thing and riding it real fast, and I'm like, I know he's gonna go that way, and I know he's gonna get hit. And so I turn to tell him not to, and he literally drives right, and he tries to bend and get out the way, but they like literally crush him. And then when I rush over there, he's laying there with his head open, apparently in the back, and there's a lot of blood, and his eyes are wide open. You can tell he's dead. It wasn't no guessing. You get what I'm saying? You know how sometimes when the eyes are closed, you think it's a possibility they're unconscious. No, he was absolutely dead. And I didn't wake crying from it. And the more that they taunted me about the dream, I was like, that's what his ass gets. Like, I don't give a fuck about him in no way, shape, or form. And now it's starting to show at every level. You get what I'm saying? No matter what type of attack they're trying to make on the mind, it's starting to show. In these orchestrated dreams, it's like you're not even like you're the viewer, because some of people explain a particular type of dream that way. Like when you're looking at yourself, it was me narrating, like me influencing my mind, me speaking to myself to to control how I moved in the situation. So when I observed what's taking place in this dream, I always hear me talking to me and telling me, you know what I'm saying? I just want you to realize that when you look at how my relatives betrayed me, how the government betrayed me as my relatives, you have to imagine it was all for shit that should never matter. They've never seen me care about the dollar. They've always seen me have it. They never saw me care about it. They never saw me allow it to change how I was and who I was. And these motherfuckers, like they will try to sacrifice you for shit like cars, to be able to finance a car, to be able to finance a house, like to be able to, you know what I'm saying, like not be looked at for who they are by those that know them. Like they're constantly trying to get as far away from who they were as they can. You wouldn't believe what they're talking about right now. They said that she, they said she, we had them people thinking that she was financially stabilizing these people. And I immediately thought, I don't have any beneficiaries over anything. Like, and that I wasn't giving anything to anyone. Or to the one. In the past, it's always been my mom. And they went on about, this is how it happens. Like, this is how I end up getting stuck under a pool of lies. Like, how they're changing my appearance. For everything that they do, they make an attack on my appearance to do it. They make an attack on my DNA to do it. If they need to think better, if they need to function better, if they need to breathe better, if they need to breathe clearer, if they need to. We're talking about when you look at the body and how every single part functions, you have to consider how it's being taken from me to improve another through biotechnology. So I'm sitting here in the beneficiary thing, and I'm like, it's not going to anyone or anything. And she was like, pretty much that's how it happens. Like, they tell all these lies, and then they actually make changes according to the motherfucking lies they told when nothing ever happened with me and it was always rejected. And that's what they're on the constant motherfucking run from, getting caught in the pool of fucking lies. My appearance is a reflection of all the lies and attacks that have been made on me. And it's not an outward expression from inside. It is a covert. You get what I'm saying? Like a external attack. My body I could never do this to me. Like, understand who I'm telling you I am. So this shit, they do it and they always attack. Like, overnight, they make sure I don't get sleep to motherfucking attack my appearance. This has been going on for years. When you look at this shit when it started up to now, like, there's no denying it. The more I fucking told, the more they would attack me. Okay? The more I told, the more they would show up and cover it up and make sure nothing was acted on and further attack me. So the more I told, the more they attacked. I told you today they're acting like I'm possessed. Like they have complete control over my mind, body, and faculties. But I'm not fucking. Like, you still gotta lie about me fucking, but you're claiming I'm possessed and you have control over me. Which means that you should be able to influence anything I do. Everything I do. And you can't. Every day, it's a motherfucking fight. I'm going at it with the devil. Every motherfucking day, I'm going at it with demons. I'm going at it with federal agents, okay? That's what demons are. That's where they reside. In the flesh. Every motherfucking day. And they lie and they make shit up. And because most of who it is, scratch that. I'm telling you, I can't wait till this motherfucking rifle return. Hopefully they accidentally send me a real fucking weapon. I hope y'all want me to take my hair down in jail. Because this requires a tool. And you know I killed another inmate. They gonna wish they still had social distancing. I told these motherfuckers, I'm gonna beat your ass every motherfucking way. When I go to jail, I'm beating y'all asses. Because they be putting the dumbest, goofiest bitches in jail, and they be acting like it's not motherfucking jail. Okay? Like a shit fucking hellhole.